You'll be flying today in one of GAP MHS Aviation's Super Pumas. Although these are very safe aircraft, we do ask you to watch closely. The information in this video could help to save your life if there is an emergency. Before you can fly, ensure that you meet all of the following requirements. You must carry your passport or ID card and produce them during check-in. You must also carry a valid safety passport or your Bosiet-Hewitt card. Do not wear hats or open shoes such as thongs or sandals during the flight. Mobile phones must be turned off before boarding and during the flight, and must remain in your pocket or baggage at all times. The items shown are prohibited offshore and must not be taken at all. All baggage being taken on board must be checked by security and weighed before boarding, either at the airport or on the FPSO. All your baggage should be properly labelled with your name and destination written in full. All hand-carried items, including laptops, must be handed over to the baggage loaders before boarding to be placed in the baggage hold. No personal items may be carried into the cabin. Laptops must be secured in protective bags which must be clearly labelled. Carry only a book inside the helicopter with you if required. A safety information card can be found under your seat. Please take the time to study it. In it you'll find additional information. Smoking is not permitted in the helicopter, on the heli deck, or outside the airport terminal. Cigarette lighters and matches must not be carried into the helicopter. You will be given a life jacket and ear defenders, both of which you will need to wear before boarding. To put on your life jacket, insert the metal buckle and cross strap like this, and adjust it for a firm fit. Make sure the yellow stripes on either side of the jacket are in line and visible. Ear defenders are worn like normal headphones, and you can also insert earplugs if you wish. When the boarding announcement is made, show your boarding pass to the dispatcher and follow instructions to board the helicopter. The main and tail rotors are danger zones and must be avoided at all times. Approach and leave the aircraft from the side and in single file. To fasten your seatbelt, insert the metal end of the waist strap into the buckle, followed by the shoulder straps. Adjust the straps for a firm but comfortable fit. Seatbelts are undone by twisting the buckle as shown. There are 10 emergency exits in the cabin, the 2 cabin doors and 8 windows, as well as the 2 pilot doors in the cockpit. To open the cabin door, push the upper part of the handle, turn it downward and slide open the door. To jettison the door, remove the plastic cover and pull the handle, then push out. To jettison windows, pull the red tab, completely remove the rubber strip, then push the window out. Emergency exit handles must never be touched during the flight. They should only be operated after an emergency landing and on the pilot's instruction. For use in an emergency, the helicopter is fitted with first aid kits, fire extinguishers, emergency exit lighting, an emergency beacon and a life raft. If you are notified over the PA that the helicopter is to make an emergency landing on water, immediately remove your glasses, dentures and all other sharp items and wait for further instruction from the pilot. When the pilot instructs you to brace, prepare for ditching, remove your ear defenders and adopt the brace position by holding your seat and pushing your head against the backrest. Continue to do so until the helicopter has safely landed on the water. The life raft will normally be deployed by the pilot, but it can also be deployed by breaking these plastic covers and pulling the handle. As you leave the helicopter to go into the life raft, inflate your life jacket by pulling the toggle sharply. The life jacket will inflate automatically. Do not inflate it until you are leaving the aircraft. The whistle attached to the life jacket can be used to attract attention, and the spray hood can be worn for face protection when required. This safety light will illuminate automatically when immersed in water. You can blow into the tube to add air to the life jacket if needed. On arrival at the FPSO, passengers are not allowed to open the door themselves. The cabin doors will only be opened by the pilot or the HLO, the helicopter landing officer. When the seatbelt sign is turned off, unfasten your seatbelt and disembark in an orderly manner. Collect your baggage and, following the HLO's directions, proceed below deck using the exit stair. Your life jacket and ear defenders should be handed over to outgoing passengers who will be joining the flight back to shore. Proceed immediately to the briefing room for a safety briefing regarding your stay on the FPSO. On the morning of your return flight, you must bring your luggage to the briefing room for a security check and weigh-in at the stipulated time. After your baggage has been checked and weighed, you should carry it upstairs to the helideck, ready for loading. Returning passengers are also required to wear life jackets and ear defenders before boarding the helicopter. Remain below deck until called for boarding. When instructed by the HLO, you should proceed upstairs to board the helicopter. Your luggage will be loaded by the helideck crew. When all passengers are seated with their seatbelts fastened, the HLO will close the doors and indicate to the pilot that the helicopter is ready for takeoff. Thanks for your attention. GAP MHS Aviation wishes you a safe and comfortable flight and a pleasant stay offshore or an enjoyable leave. Jumpa lagi, see you later.